मिलान वापस आया, उसकी तबीयत ठीक नहीं है।
अच्छा, ऑल द बेस्ट।
थैंक यू।
मिसबा, आप बैटिंग करेंगे, ये मुख्तलिफ पिच है, ये ज़्यादा रन्स आप समझते हैं इस पे होगा?
अच्छी पिच है। पहला मैच लाहौर के गए हम इस पे खेले हैं तो काफ़ी अच्छा पिच था पिछले पिच से बैटिंग के लिए। लेट्स सी। और मेरे ख्याल में ड्यू के अलावा अगर देखा जाए तो ऐसे प्रेशर मैच में पहले बैटिंग हमेशा प्रेफर करते हैं। लेट्स होप फॉर द बेस्ट। अच्छा टोटल पोस्ट करते हैं तो मेरे ख्याल में काफ़ी चांसेस हैं जीतने के।
बिल्कुल, इसलिए कि आपके पिछले मैच में परफॉर्मेंस जो भरपूर थी आपकी साइड की, 9 विकेटों से जीतना, उस मोमेंटम को ऑब्वियसली आप कैरी फॉरवर्ड करना चाहेंगे।
बिल्कुल, मेरे ख्याल में सबसे अच्छी चीज़ ये है हमारे लिए कि कॉन्फिडेंट है। हमारी बॉलिंग लाइनअप बहुत अच्छा कर रही है और हमारी बैटिंग लाइनअप भी काफ़ी ज़बरदस्त परफॉर्म कर रही है रिसेंटली आखिरी 2-3 मैचेस में। तो आई थिंक बैलेंस परफॉर्मेंस दे रही है टीम। तो वी आर होपफुल कि इंशाल्लाह हम उसको रिपीट करें।
कोई टीम चेंजेस हैं मिसबा?
मेरे ख्याल में वही टीम है सेम।
अच्छा, आपका ख्याल है यकीनी?
यकीन है बिल्कुल।
Okay, okay. All the best. Right, the news from the centre out here is that Zalmi is a
overs. You need the fast bowlers really to come to the fore, and Mohammad Sami and Sean Tate have the pace to really make it count at the back end of the innings, and it'll be a big performance from the fast bowlers.
And Wahab Riaz, Basit, he's got 10 wickets, as you can see. And even the economy rate, I mean, if you look at the top, Mohammad Sami, he's been absolutely brilliant.
Yeah, that's just in the last 5 overs. So he's getting the ball to reverse a little as well. But it's the pace that is doing it. The bouncers and back of length delivery, that has really come to the fore, especially in the back end of this tournament.
Well, there's a lot more to follow, but we're going to take a short break, and when we come back, there's lots more to stay tuned for. crunch time in the tournament now, and whoever wins today goes straight into the finals. I've got Ramiz Raja down there with me, and Ramiz, what would you say about today's games? What are your thoughts?
Well, Zainab, I think it's going to be an extremely close game. The momentum has been built up by the United, and they walked away with a massive win the other night. And now the pressure is on Zalmi. Obviously, they've been the most consistent side in this HBL PSL. But today is the second eliminator, and that will have its own bearings on the outcome of the game. Now, advantage, I don't know whether it's fielding first is the advantage, because in a tough game, you would want to bat first. So it may just roll in favor of Misbah-ul-Haq and his men. But having said that, we should have a cracker of a game. Nothing to choose between the two sides. They're so evenly balanced and the game so evenly poised. But I just feel that, there's different strategy being put into place. The United seem to have more specialists, whereas the Zalmis have got more depth in their all-round abilities. But having said that, it was a hard loss for the Zalmis. Have they recovered from that loss or not? This is the big issue. United look dominating. United look pretty set. Sami has been outstanding. His economy rate is brilliant. Irfan gives them a bit of a flow and advantage with the new ball. And so, it will be United's bowling versus Zalmi's batting. I think for me, that will be the real battle within the overall battle.
Talking about all-rounders, there's one all-rounder, Darren Sammy, who was extremely emotional in the previous match that went out. A lot of emotion that was shown in that particular match. The scenes were pretty emotional for Peshawar in particular, because it was a close game and it went right down to the wire. And that really showed how much the HBL PSL meant to the West Indies T20 captain. But he's unbroken, and he vows to be stronger than ever.
T20 cricket is how you hold your nose, how you win the events ball after ball and keep your composure and try to keep the momentum. So it's an important match. A lot is at stake, a place for the finals, and the way both teams been playing, it should be a pretty entertaining match. But hopefully Peshawar comes up on top. I think we've just gelled really well together. First thing I noticed joining the camp 20-something days ago is the way the team just looked like they've been together for a long time. And being led by Shahid, who's on an experienced T20, it's been very, very easy. And the coaching staff has allowed that to happen, where players could just go out and have fun and express us. The league itself growing into something bigger year in and year out. But for us, it would be massive to win the straight Pakistan Super League. That will never change if Peshawar win. That is something that will be done in the record books.
The very popular Darren Sammy over there had an outpour of sympathy from the Peshawar Zalmi supporters. And talking about Islamabad United, there's one player who's dropped from the team earlier, but he's done particularly well now and has improved. Mohammad Irfan spoke to Ramiz Raja.
मेरे पास नहायत ही दराज कद के मोहम्मद इरफान है, और क्योंकि मेरा पिछली दफ़ा इंटरव्यू करते हुए हाथ खिंच गया था, तो आज इनको माइक दिया है. इरफान, ये मुझे बताइए कि आप एग्रेसिव बॉलिंग अच्छी करते हैं या डिफेंसिव बॉलिंग अच्छी करते हैं?
रमीज़ भाई, असल में देखना होता है मैच की किस कंडीशन का है. अगर मुझे कैप्टन शुरू में कहे कि मुझे विकेटें चाहिए, आप जितनी मर्जी बाउंड्री खाओ, उसमें मुझे ज़्यादा कॉन्फिडेंस आता है. तो अभी आपने देखा होगा मिसबा भाई के साथ मैं काफ़ी अच्छा परफॉर्म कर रहा हूँ, तो नेक्स्ट टाइम भी इंशाल्लाह कोशिश करूँगा अच्छा परफॉर्म करूँ. यही होता है कि आप लेंथ से थोड़ा पीछे आके कोशिश करते हैं अपनी पेस को कम करके कटर वगैरह स्लो वन ज़्यादा यूज़ करें.
प्रेशर में क्या बॉल आप करना आपको लगता है कि मेरा 100% काबू है इस पर?
मेरा जो मुझे सबसे ज़्यादा एडवांटेज होता है वो मुझे गुड लाइन से जो एक्स्ट्रा बाउंस मिलता है वो मेरे लिए बोनस है.
बहुत बहुत शुक्रिया आपका इरफान, एंड हैव अ ग्रेट गेम.
थैंक यू सर.
Fantastic interview there by Mohammad Irfan, and he'll be one of the key players for Islamabad United. Lots of more build-up, but just shortly after this break. We've had a couple of low-scoring games, the last two that we saw, but let's see what the pitch is saying today with Bat Simcox, sponsored by Dettol, maa maane sirf Dettol ka dhula.
It's another beautiful evening right here in the Ring of Fire, and it's a full moon tonight, so it's perfect for cricket. The pitch is actually the pitch we got 200 on just the other day, 200, and was chased down. So this pitch is a really, really good batting pitch. The key is not the pitch tonight, it's the dew factor. We got dew at night, and it's tough for bowlers to bowl and hold the ball. Let me just show you what it's like with a dry ball. Very easy to spin, very easy to turn in your hand. It's easy for spinners. They can do it with easy. Then you take out the wet ball, and suddenly the ball becomes very slippery, very hard to hold. And that's the key. Leg spinners battle to hold it in their fingers. The off spinner can just grip it tighter, but the leg spinners like the Afridis. That's tough to do, very tough. That's going to be the key tonight. Who bowls well with a wet ball?
Well, the dew has played its part in the tournament so far. Pazit, what would you say about the pitch today? What do you think? How important is the dew going to be today?
Well, dew is going to be important. We all know that teams winning the toss like to field first with the slightly less dew and have grip on the ball. But again, with the dew, the fast bowlers have to perform. It's the fast bowlers that will come into the frame. I think the spinners will have lesser role. Obviously, it won't spin as much. So both teams have good fast bowlers. I think for Islamabad, it's important that Irfan fights with that new ball. Wickets up front is the key. It's the first 6 overs, you get wickets up front, then you can boss the game or lead the game as such. Sami, Irfan, Russell, Andrew Russell, very important. For Peshawar, you've got Sean Tate and Wahab Riaz already. But the key factors there, I don't think that spin will take that much of an advantage. It'll be the fast bowlers, which will lead you into the game.
Talking about the key players, there have been quite a few key players for both teams. It'll be interesting to see how they do today, in particular Shahid Afridi and Mohammad Sami. But we're going to take a short break, and when we come back, we'll take you down for the live action. So stay tuned with us.
Right, the second eliminator, and Zalmi versus the United should be a cracker of a match. It's not yet a house full, but a lot of people will come to back Zalmi. They have a strong support here in Dubai, in UAE. Already see a lot of yellow jerseys and yellow t-shirts in the crowds. And here is the huddle. Shahid Afridi leading them into action. A good time to have a look at what they've done with their playing units. So it's more or less the same. Hafiz probably will bat at number 3 today. Malan and Kamran Akmal will open. Shahid Yusuf, Brad Hodge, what a steal he is. Shahid Afridi needs to kick on with the bat. Sami still in a bit of a daze there when he was practicing, still feeling the pinch, the hit of a bat shot that lost him the game. And then the usual suspects. Good fast bowling unit. Sean Tate, Wahab Riaz, Hassan Ali, all good. Joel Wilson and Aleem Dar, the two studious umpires. United look to be in pristine form. They galloped ahead in the last match with a powerful 9-wicket win. Sharjeel Khan, Dwayne Smith. Smith has been a great addition. Asif Ali at 3, then Brad Haddon, who's been consistent. Khalid Latif is also a big striker of the ball. Misbah is feeling good. Bats in the middle order, gives them stability. Andre Russell, what a good all-round cricketer he is. Samil Badri can bowl with the new ball, can come in the middle of the innings and produce a wicket or two. Imran Khalid is a left-arm spinner, and then the two specialists, Irfan and Sami, probably the best opening pair with the new ball in this HBL PSL. And then I've got Tom Moody here with me. Tom, United with the flow, but Zalmi has been a very consistent side.
Yeah, good evening, everyone. Absolutely. Zalmi have been one of the form sides of the tournament. And they were probably consider themselves a little bit unlucky not to find themselves sitting in the final waiting for someone to arrive to join them. But they've got to get over tonight. And the first step in the right direction by Shahid Afridi in winning the toss and electing to bowl, that clearly seems to be the preferred thing by all captains here in Dubai. And opening the batting, Sharjeel has been in good form. He looks a good, exciting player. He's averaged in the low 20s. He's got a good strike rate in the mid 130s. And joining him at the other end will be the dynamic Barbadian, and that's Dwayne Smith. He is a dangerous player when he gets going. Very few people in world cricket hit the ball as hard as Smith. He really does give it a touch. He's a strong man. He seems to be getting stronger by the day. Hassan Ali will have the opportunity to take the new ball. We did see a little bit of swing early on last night with the new ball. Darren Sammy's in at slip, waiting for that outside edge. Let's see if there's going to be some movement just to support the new ball bowlers for the first over or two.
On target and played away very cleanly. It's a big selection because they've sidelined Junaid Khan, who I thought had done nothing wrong to be sidelined and warm the benches. Hassan Ali is still a rookie. He's an emerging player in the list, but they feel that he's got something extra. Just 22 years old. That's slapped for a single at least. He was phenomenal in the last match, hitting the ball crisply hard and very strong striker of the ball. Good against spin now. And yeah, picture perfect through the offside.
Brutal on those pull shots. You don't want to get short to him because he does punish it. Strong through that offside, loves to drive and square the wicket on the leg side. If you're short, he'll jump all over it. So you can guarantee Zalmi would have discussed the exact lines and lengths they need to be bowling. to contain him and, more importantly, knock him over.
Oh, just a flick. Steely wrist through mid-wicket, and he's off and running with a very impressive hit.
What a shot first up, just a flick through the leg side. It's the type of shot you expect to see a batsman to play after they've been at the crease for a period of time, but this is first ball for Sharjeel. He looks in good touch already.
You can stream this PSL T20 competition. Mid-on comes into play. Shahid Afridi stops the ball, not entirely off the middle of the bat. But he'll see it and hit it. That's how he operates. Slip was removed and put at mid-wicket, yet he went for that leg side shot, Sharjeel. Slip is back in for the right-hander, Dwayne Smith. Edge and almost carried to the man. Darren Sammy there letting the umpires know that it was a bump catch, but almost worked to perfection.
I can't believe this hasn't carried, because Dwayne Smith has gone hard at this with a big drive, and it's just gone onto the half volley to Darren Sammy. Pushed hard. Generally, when you push at the ball with firm hands like Smith did there, you can guarantee the ball will carry. They've just moved up a step or two closer to the bat.
Oh, well stopped by Darren Sammy, otherwise it could have been extra runs. 6 without a wicket. Sean Tate is running in. He can be quick. Oh, and almost a wicket of the first ball. Now, that wasn't such a hot shot from the left-hander.
He can be quick, but he also can swing the new ball. Have a look at this comeback. So with that new ball, if you're facing Sean Tate, for the first over or two, you've got to be mindful not only of pace, but of the fact that he can, with that slinging action, swing the ball into the right-hander, to the left-hander, or away from the right-hander. Joel Wilson from the West Indies, and Alim Dar.
You need to be fuller than that against Sharjeel, because he likes the pull, the swivel shot. Owners look very much consumed in their thoughts and involved and engaged at the same time.
It's nervous times, isn't it? Not only for players, but for people that have invested, you know, good hard-earned money into a team and desperately wishing them well.
On the pads and beautifully dealt with. Yeah, it was an easy shot to execute, and Sean Tate on the pads and worked away diligently. That's a nice, smart shot.
Yeah, looking for the Yorker. Just the big in-swinging Yorker. Just got it too straight, and it drifted into leg stump, and that's easy pickings. Deep fielder on the leg side is very square. Had no chance of chasing that down. Fine leg in the ring.
Oh, that's a wide one. That really is fired wide down the leg side, and a toughie for the keeper. Yeah, his radar seems to be a little off.
This is the danger of Sean Tate, is the radar's off, yes, and from a batsman's point of view, you're thinking, oh gosh, okay, is it going to be short? Is it going to be full? Is it going to be wide? What is it going to be? And then suddenly out of nowhere, he bowls the perfect delivery, and it knocks your stumps out of the ground. So that's what makes bowlers like Sean Tate difficult to face, because they're unpredictable.
That's gone for 4. Once again, the Yorker. And the fuller length, but once again, leg side is Shahid Afridi looks a little frustrated. The keeper had no chance, no hope. He's slippery. And if he loses his direction, then it becomes difficult for the keeper, for anyone really, to stop runs. Got to set a good tone here. Sean Tate has gone for 10 so far. 4 leg byes, 1 wide, and a 4 off the bat. That's a lot better. That's been an issue with Sean Tate over the years, consistency bit.
Dwayne Smith will feel like he's just been robbed there. That boundary that went down a fine leg was called leg byes. I've got a feeling he's got bat on that.
Missing the stumps. Half-hearted appeal, but damage done. Runs leaked. 10 from that over, 16 without a wicket. Without a wicket in 2 overs. He's got to give himself a little bit of time at the crease, Sharjeel Khan. He's a good enough player really to then pick up pace. Times his elbow collapses. He needs to keep it nice and straight, because that'll allow him to play the offside shot. Oh, that is so West Indian in style, the Caribbean pull. And he's got a good one at the other end. What a shot that is.
Well, you'd remember a guy called Roy Fredericks, and that was very much like a Roy Fredericks shot, just played so nicely with that knee lifted in the air to give himself balance as he just pivoted on that back foot to swivel it around behind square. Beautifully played. What timing.
Yeah, he's good there through the mid-wicket area. Likes the short ball. I think he needs to work just a little bit on his offside play.
It's a strong bottom hand player, doesn't he? So he likes the ball where he can hit the ball square of the wicket, whether it's cutting or pulling. When he's looking to drive, he needs, as you say, he needs to control it with that top hand. All these spectators have a chance to be a part of the Pepsi Catch a Craw and have an opportunity to share 100,000 if they take a catch.
Delightful shot. Beautiful timing, and yeah, didn't try to overhit it, just pure timing. Yeah, very strong through the leg side. He can drive through mid-off as well, but it's his square driving and cutting that needs a bit of improvement. Just a tap back, didn't try to overhit this one.
The point you were making about Sharjeel and his driving and the control of that top hand is a really good example of that boundary. He played the ball late, which allowed him to still punch the ball with that bottom hand. His top hand's not really playing a huge role, but he plays it late, which gives him the control, but also gives him the timing and the direction he's looking to hit the ball. If his bottom hand came in too early and he played the ball in front of himself, he would have dragged that to the leg side. So he's clearly aware of his strength, but also the downfall of his strength.
That absolutely rushed after hitting the middle of the bat to the deep fielder. He's such a sweet timer of the ball through leg side. That was a slippery delivery. 145 Ks from Sean Tate, and so easily met off the pads.
Well, at the other end, Dwayne Smith's got some catching up to do. He's faced 10 deliveries for just the 2.
Got to make something out of this situation, Zalmi, because they won the toss, elected to field first. An ideal scenario for them would have been a wicket at this stage. That would have convinced them that the decision was a good one. He's slippery, he really is pacey. We're talking about serious pace here. Look for the Yorker length, maybe. I think when he tries to bowl 2 lengths, it gets a little confused. Oh, sweet as. That's muscled over Shahid Afridi. He's playing a gem of a knock here.
Beautifully played, picked a slower ball and just took it on. Off-pace delivery. Bang. Again, not tried to hit too hard, just all about control, timing. Looks in super touch.
That's certainly that one. Quick bouncer. Good fun this, 33 without a wicket.
Frustration all displayed in that delivery. Good quick bouncer. Would have been a useful ball early in the over to set up the over. Keep the batsman guessing. Challenge his footwork.
Bit of spin being used now by Shahid Afridi, and Asghar has been quite influential in giving Shahid Afridi a breakthrough or two.
Come on, let's go!
is good, this fellow. Young and exciting, spins it. Good area on that middle and leg. Doesn't fire them in as has been a general trend in T20. Allows the ball to spin because it gives it a fair loop. Oh, the arm delivery, and found wanting the striker. He's not very fluent through mid-wicket and mid-on, Smith. Very good through the offside and almost done here.
This is beautifully disguised arm ball. Just came in nice. You could see the seam position tracking towards that leg stump. Oh, this is good. This is real good. It does look like a real find. This is all his wickets in the PSL, all around that good length, just on off and just outside off stump.
Another quicker delivery, using the field on the leg side. This is good stuff. He knows where the fielder is on the leg side, what length to bowl to use him.
Well, this is a real issue for Smith, because now he's consumed 15 deliveries for the 3. 16. So pressure mounting. He's got a strike rate of 18.8 at the moment, which is ridiculous in his form of the game.
He's going to go for it. No, he works it away for a run. Excellent start by Asghar. So impressive he has been in this HBL PSL. Wonderful start. It's 34 without a wicket in 5.
Captain himself. Last over off the power play. Good over by the left arm spinner. Now it's leg spin. Yeah, the spinners sort of have come in. Only 7 balls bowled. Just that one single off the spinners. And Dwayne Smith needs to get off strike.
Yes, he's struggling big time. In fact, he got a half century in last night, but it really was a hard-working effort. It wasn't pretty at all. 4 from 19, and now he's got 5 from 20. Well, when you look at the 2 team lineups for this match, got some great head-to-heads. Mohammad Hafiz, I've just gone through with this, against Shahjeel Khan, Karman Akmal, Dwayne Smith, Brad Hodge, Brad Haddin. Who's it going to be a Brad night for? Which one? Darren Sammy, Andre Russell, Wahab Riaz, Mohammad Irfan. Ball in the googly, and he didn't read it. Then you've got Sean Tate, Mohammad Sami, Mohammad Asghar, Samuel Badri, Shahid Afridi, Misbah ul Haq.
Shahid Afridi with that big off spinner. Beats the bat. They've read it, but there he goes again. And suddenly the spinners have come on and dried up the runs completely. 11 balls and just 2 runs from the spinners.
Single off that last ball. Great over from the skipper. 2 from it, 6 gone, 36 without loss. It's the knockout match, the third of the playoffs. The winner goes straight to the final on Tuesday night, where the Quetta Gladiators are lying in a wait. And of course Quetta will have had 3 days off, 3 days of rest, 3 days of some practice. Not much practice, I would have thought. I think rest is absolutely essential for this such a congested HBL PSL. Mohammad Asghar now.
Innings almost come to a standstill. Asghar into his second over, gave away 1 in the first over. Afridi gave away 2.
Going to get a single here. It might be a leg by, or did he get a little glove on it? Yes, I think he might have got a glove. Alim Dar is the umpire.
Afridi, that chance was hit back hard. It wasn't a chance, but hit hard.
He's getting himself into a bit of a hole here, Dwayne Smith, and he's got to find out a formula to crack this code. 21 balls he's faced over 3 overs for 5.
Yeah, being very polite. It's not a bit of a hole, it's a massive one. T20 cricket, played out almost 4 overs, and your team suddenly is on the back foot.
Yes, it's going to put pressure on those coming in. Brad Haddin has been coming in at 3. He's got back-to-back half centuries. Just the one here, Kamran Akmal's saying. Kamran Akmal behind the stumps, he's saying 1 run, only 1 run.
All the talk about the fast bowlers, and it's the spinners that have come to the fore. It's just dried up the run. Smith has to do something.
Can't get it away at all. 4 from the over. The brakes are on here. 7 gone, 40 without loss. Not surprised to see that hit. Shahid Yusuf, the fielder. And the reason is a message came out at the end of that over, and I think that's the message from Wasim Akram or Dean Jones. Do something about this or get yourself out. Do something, because we can't carry on like this. So I would think Smith is going to find another gear here. Maybe even Sharjeel. He's got this one through the inner ring, but not. Oh, yes he does. Mohammad Hafiz. Right, I think we've got Andy Flower down with us. Andy, Wilco here, Alan Wilkins with Bazid Khan. Andy, can you hear us okay?
I can hear you, Wilco, Bazid.
Right, good. We're into the 8th over, 45 on the board. From your point of view, are you satisfied with that?
Yeah, they got off to a really quick start, and our spinners have pulled it back nicely. I'm sure that message that was sent out to Dwayne is going to spark them off a bit, so we're going to see some action somewhere, one way or the other.
That looked like a message to us from the dugout to Dwayne Smith. Do something about this.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was.
And I just want to know, in the strategic timeout, what does the coach actually go out there and tell the players?
Well, through this series, or this tournament so far, Mohammad Akram's gone out just to discuss the odd tactical move with the captain. Listening into what the captain and the players are saying a little. I haven't been out there. I don't think it's been needed. a lot of the times, you know, the players are the experts out there. They're playing the game.
Oh, he gets away with it. This is a really, I would call this a scruffy innings from Dwayne Smith. He can't time the ball at all. I guess you guys would like to keep him in.
At the moment, although I think it's going to be a shorter ball now, isn't there, after that message came out. Yeah, but a lot of the times it's the players out there that are feeling the flow of the game. They're feeling what might be right. So occasionally you can see something off the field that maybe in the heat of the moment out there in the field they're not seeing. But a lot of the time you've got to trust your players, trust your captain, and most of the time they're making good decisions.
Andy, hold your fire. We'll come back after this next over. 8 gone, 49 for no wicket. We've had 8 overs. Peshawar winning the toss, putting Islamabad into bat. Well, that's the 50 up. We're into the 9th over. We got Andy Flower, Peshawar's coach, alongside. There is the truck with the 50 runs. I'm sure Islamabad would like to have seen that sooner. It's been stuck at the lights on red. Andy, what's it been like in terms of the players, getting them fresh for every match? Because it's been such a short program, hasn't it, with so many matches?
Yeah, it has. I mean, some people might say the 2020 format, because the games are pretty short, that you're not going to expend a lot of energy, but it's pretty intense out there for the guys. You know, we played 4 games in a row at one stage, so we haven't trained a lot.
That is a fine hit. Sounded really good leaving the bat, and it's 6.
Yeah, we haven't trained a lot, Wilco, through the series because we're so busy playing. So the players are all up for it. They're up for every game. Every game's important, and I don't think there's been it hasn't been too much of a challenge keeping players fresh, to be honest.
Well, how much of a setback was that defeat to Quetta Gladiators, Andy, the other night?
Well, we'll see tonight. You know, we all obviously hope that we get through anyway to the final. I think it'll be a great final between Quetta and Zalmi if we do get through. But you know, of course, we would have wanted to go through and have a couple of days off.
He's got plenty on this as well. It's another clean catch. Well, we got a good catch and another 6. Andy, thanks very much for your time and good luck tonight.
Pleasure, guys. Thanks a lot.
Shajil has turned it on. Down on one knee. Strong lad, didn't get all of it, but sails away. Couple of big hits, giving United the momentum. Shajil has been good.
This is better. Straight back over the bowler. He'll get 4 for this. So good over for Islamabad. It's 9 gone, 66 without loss. So a flurry of activity for Islamabad. Here's Shahid Afridi. Smith goes leg side. Mohammad Hafiz, the fielder. But the message has come out from the Islamabad bench to do something, and this is the answer.
Shajil lifting it into the crowd, but he's been good all day. That one even further. He's on to 47 of 27.
Well, that's different. And that's 50. Shahjil Khan has been the lead man in this opening partnership, 51 from 28.
He has to have been 51 of 28, and he's led the assault all on his own.
Oh, that's a lovely blow. That really is a swing along a nice arc, and what a nice sound off the bat.
Well, there's two games out there. One Dwayne Smith is playing and one's Shahjil. Shahjil just hitting everything out of the park. No problems this time over mid-wicket, flat, long, easy as you like. And if it wasn't for him, United would be struggling.
He's hit this pretty hard as well, straight to Wahab Riaz. You're absolutely right. Looks like two different games of cricket going on out there. The one that Dwayne Smith is in, and the one that Shahjil is playing.
The 78, and out of that 58 from Shahjil. Dwayne Smith can hit the ball, but he needs to do very quickly, because at the moment it's all Shahjil. Shahjil is making it look extremely easy, and these men, Shahjil is giving them plenty of opportunity to catch a crore.
Last 11 balls, 30 runs, and 6 is going into the stands as well. So we've had 10 overs and 79 on the board.
.9 knot, almost 8 and over, so Bravo has not thrown his wicket away, which is good in a way. He's been sluggish, to say the least, but his partner has been in absolutely red-hot touch. 58 from 31, keeping this momentum going, and this is a formidable opening partnership. This Wahab Riaz is coming on to bowl. What has he got? A wicket or two. He can be quick. Zalmi need a good spell of bowling from him. He's just been off colour in this knock so far, Dwayne Smith, but to his credit, Pat, he's not thrown his wicket away.
Yes, good evening, folks. I thought Dwayne Smith got a 50 last night, and I thought it was a poor 50. He looked out of touch. He eventually got there, but he stuttered along, and I still think he hasn't found enough form yet. He's hung in there, but he's eating up balls. So he's either got to start making a move now or get out. He's got a lot of batters to come that can hit the ball a long way. And he was poor on the back foot last night. He got hit on the helmet 2 or 3 times. He got pinned badly. And
Wahab Riaz has been good. Gives his team a chance to pick wickets. That's why he's so critical to the cause here. Straight from over the wicket, round the stumps. Sangakkara was a big wicket bowled between bat and pad. Oh, brilliant. Really, you've got to stand up and applaud. It is such a good shot. You hardly ever see this shot being played. A front foot square cut to a bowler who's extremely fast.
well, he picked the length early, and there was a little bit of width on it, and he threw his hands at it hard. But look at the look from Wahab Riaz. It's one of absolute disgust and disdain.
Oh, he was ready for this length. But there's protection there. Only a single.
I think that Riaz is going to bowl a couple of short balls at Smith. He looked very poor, as I said, on the short ball. I'd have a full go at him short for sure. Get it in round his chest, he's on the helmet. That's the area. Got dinged there last night. This is what happened last night. 2 or 3 of them, and it wasn't even quick. He'll be up against it now.
Yeah, just shying away from that delivery as well, just taking his eye off the ball. So Zalmi must have seen that batting display and have put that length into practice straight away. Yeah, there you see him not even looking at the ball, so there's an issue, clearly an issue.
And I wonder, because he's waiting for that short ball, he's not committing forward and scoring.
Slow delivery, and as a good example, if you keep looking at the ball, you'll be able to pick the slow bouncer as well. In control was Sharjeel. 64 from 34, he is magnificent stuff. 87 without a wicket. .11 and over, and United will get 186. This is a much better pitch, this. Same pitch where 200 would chase down. Here is Darren Sammy with the ball. Makes room and hits it so hard, it is unbelievable. He's having a time of his life, and he's playing a sterling knock here.
And oi 4. But he gives himself room and he bashes it. It's an absolute smack. It's what you see in the garden. That's what you learn to play like. Smack it over the garage. Into the next house. That's what he's doing. He's just been in sublime touch. It's been poetry, really.
Yeah, he's a magnificent timer of the ball. You can question his footwork and his technique, but timing has been sublime. Here's another example. Darren Sammy stopping it. He's up for this challenge. He's got to be. But there have been some beautiful shots played by him. He started off flicking the ball, then pulling one. And straight driving Sean Tate and lifting the ball effortlessly over mid-on. Shahid Afridi was put away for plenty. A magnificent 6 over mid-wicket. Then another big strike over straightish long on, getting him his 50. And he's on 68 from 36. Terrific going. Stand and deliver. Absolute class by Sharjeel Khan. So right. Slow ball, that's pushed into the deep. That may just make it on the full. I think that's gone all the way. Darren Sammy felt that there was a strong case for him being caught in the deep, not to be.
No. Short, slightly slow, and Sharjeel Khan is just playing an innings that you dream about. That's a 6. Yep. Darren, it's gone all the way, son. And right now, he's under some serious pump here. 10 off the over already. 10. 219 sixes.
Unbelievable stuff. One-man demolition. Sharjeel Khan is going to go for it again. He's so good to watch. Here's a smack, but that's fielded by Shahid Afridi. He's got them on the defensive here. Sharjeel Khan in the first 12 overs is run away with the show here. youtube.com/PSL. And then for international viewers, get on to cricketgateway.com. That's so silky smooth. That really is well crafted single, because he's not only looking for the big shots, and that's got to put the opposition under a lot of pressure, because it feels that he's got so much of control that he's not going to throw his wicket away.
Well, begs my question from you. You're the captain. What are you thinking? How do we stop this blitz? What do we do? Do we get him off strike? Starve him just a little bit if we can?
Get the spinner on. I feel that you've got a chance by involving a spinner against Sharjeel. Will he do it, Shahid Afridi? 99 without a wicket.
Both sides, and I think to get to the 180, 190, it's got to come from both sides. Sharjeel's having a go and he's doing it well, but it's got to come from both. Here we go. Can he do it?
It's a bouncer, leaves it alone. Wahab Riaz is too clever a bowler, and he'll realize that this is a length to bowl to Dwayne Smith.
Here we go. Can he do it? Yeah, and it's a dot ball, you see. Now, if he does pitch it up, it'll be slightly slow, I think.
It's a bouncer, leaves it alone. Wahab Riaz is too clever a bowler, and he'll realize that this is a length.
Highest individual scores. Marakmal 93. What a score it was. Then Luke Wright and
to
Hodge.
ball to Dwayne Smith.
So he's in there now. Here we go. Can he do it? Yeah, and it's a dot ball, you see. Now,
But
if
he's
he does
happy to
pitch it
play
up,
the
it'll be
second
slightly
fiddle,
slow,
Dwayne
I
Smith.
think.
Not worried about hitting the ball out of the ground.
is too clever a bowler.
Trying to keep him company, nothing more than this. It's got to be interpreted like that. Strike rate of 52.
Marakmal 93. What a score it was. Then Luke Wright and
To
Hodge.
ball to Dwayne Smith.
So he's in there now. Here we go.
The United fans.
Yeah, and it's a dot ball, you see. Now,
But
if
he's
he does
happy to
pitch
play
it up,
the
it'll be
second
slightly
fiddle,
slow,
Hadley
I
fans.
think.
Not worried about hitting the ball out of the ground.
is too clever a bowler.
Oh, big one! That is seriously huge.
Strike rate of 52.
And so dismissive of Pakistan's best bowler. We're talking about Wahab Riaz, who has got the ability to bounce batsmen out, and he's been taken to the cleaners. Have a look at this strike, folks. This is huge.
Oh my goodness. Yep, Wahab Riaz is having a look at it. It's got air miles. Couple of air miles on it.
That is seriously huge.
And he's dropped the catch.
And so dismissive of Pakistan's
He's missed
best
a
bowler.
vital catch at third chance here. Was there.
Has got the ability to bounce batsmen out, and he's been taken to the cleaners. Have a look at this strike, folks.
Sammy
This
at point.
is huge.
Where's he been, Ramesh? Oh my goodness. Wahab Riaz is having a look at it. It's got air miles. Couple of air miles on it.
That is seriously huge.
And he's dropped the catch.
And so dismissive of Pakistan's
He's missed
best
a
bowler.
vital catch at third chance here. Was there.
Has got the ability to bounce batsmen out, and he's been taken to the cleaners. Have a look at this strike, folks. Huge. That should have been driven down through mid-on. Missing a sitter, really. That should have been driven down through mid-on or mid-off, but he's gone leg before wicket for 19. It's 108 for 1.
Well,
That should have been
he's
driven
sitting on the
down
back
through
foot.
mid-on.
There's no foot movement at all. It's pitched up. He's got to be driving that. But I think his poor play
Missing
off
a
the
sitter,
back foot
really.
is
That should
getting
have been
to him.
driven down through mid-on
Well bowled short
or
take.
mid-off, but he's
Out
gone
he
leg
goes,
before
and I
wicket
think
for
it's a
19.
timely
It's 108
dismissal.
for 1.
It's the worst thing that can happen, really, for the bowling side.
That should have been
He's
driven
sitting on the
down
back
through
foot.
mid-on.
There's no foot movement at all. It's pitched up. He's got to be driving that. But I think his poor play
Missing
off
a
the back
sitter,
foot
really.
is
That should
getting
have been
to him.
driven down through mid-on
Well bowled short
or
take.
mid-off, but he's
Out
gone
he
leg
goes,
before
and I
wicket
think
for
it's a
19.
timely
It's 108
dismissal.
for 1.
It's the worst thing that can happen, really, for the bowling side.
That should have been
He's sitting on the
driven
back
down
foot.
through
There's no foot movement at all. It's pitched up. He's got to be driving that. But I think his poor play
Missing
off
a
the back
sitter,
foot
really.
is
That should
getting
have
to
been
him.
driven down through mid-on
Well bowled short
or
take.
mid-off, but he's gone leg
He's
before
in good
wicket
form,
for 19. 50s in the last two innings. In at number 3. Smith undone by a fuller length delivery, would have gone on to hit the leg stump. His footwork all over the place. Trying to work it through mid-wicket and then hit it. The ball would have gone on to hit major part of leg stump. 250s in the last two innings. Oh, gone! Fast ball! Yorker! Sean Tate has given Zalmi something to cheer about. Nice and full and hits the stumps. All over the place. Bit of an anti-climax for the United because they were expecting a big innings here from Haddon, who was in good touch. Gone for naught. 108 for 2 now. Bit of an anti-climax for the United because they were expecting a big innings here from Haddon, who was in
first ball. You really got to have a good look first up. Dancing around first ball, but look at Shahid Afridi's face. It tells a story.
Bit of an anti-climax for the United because they were expecting a big innings here from Haddon, who was in first ball. You really got to have a good look first up. Dancing around first ball, but look at Shahid Afridi's face. Khalid Latif to face the hat-trick delivery. Oh, I think it's off the pad, off the thigh pad.
Well, Sean Tate is that kind of bowler, isn't it? He can blow you away, he can run up, and on his night, almost 150, 149 that is.
Latif to
Not sure where
face
it
the
came
hat-trick
off.
delivery.
I'll have to see that again. I thought it was the hip.
So did I, but I think it came off the glove. Oh, I think it's off the pad, off the thigh pad. Leg before wicket, the first one, nice and full. Brad Haddon, the next casualty. Ball, Yorker. The hat-trick ball. The